Alrighty. It's
All right.
draft time.
And immediately coming out with the Misfortune ban. Don't want to see that in this game.
Yeah, it is one of Miso's top picks. Not surprised they took it out.
Alright. Misfortune Thresh, so heavily targeting the bot lane, taking away the top picks for both Jags and Miso. Darius Alawi ban coming out.
To ban the Thresh, so they're just listening to your coaching.
Yep, Thresh taken away, but we all know that Jags is capable of playing any hooks on the Rift. That boy is a hell of a hooker.
Just to shout out what they're talking about in the lobby, Matt said it's lame that they banned 2 top lane champs, and Simon Loyal says it gets better.
Choffles, can you imagine getting 2 top lane bans against you? Oh,
Three.
a third! Can you imagine? What's that
bot
like?
lane versus Matt.
And so the top performers the top performing picks for Jags, Miso, and Bug all taken away. Misfortune, Thresh, and Mumu across the board, and 3 top lane bans taken away by DK. Braum locked in
Very
for
strong support right now. Not surprised really. I think it's solid blind pick, strong first pick. Jags really likes playing it. We got the Warwick locked in. I'm assuming this is for Bug. Could go top lane, I guess, just in theory, but. This has been a Bug special before, so I could see Bug doing this. And Jin, putting Miso on Jin.
Yeah, wanting to secure that pick in the first set of in R2 to avoid having the 80 carry pool pinched further for Miso, trying to get him on one of his more familiar champions. Caitlyn the answer. I was wondering if Caitlyn would be paired with Braum across the top. Hope it will be piloting this Caitlyn, we can assume. And the Caitlyn Braum combo, if the Braum passive is applied, is deadly with the trap to follow up. And we wonder what we'll see DK answer with. You could go for a Jhin Morgana perhaps, or Jags known for his Nautilus play. What do you think, Joe?
Honestly, I think I'd like to see a mid pick. For the Vel'Koz is still up, so we can still see the Vel'Koz mid here. We're still running that last League of Liquor pick. But I think I might hold that support pick and just pick my mid laner.
Alright, Pantheon.
Pantheon, this could be top or jungle.
Almost certainly Matt's pick there. His 4th champ after Darius, Alawi, and Sion is Pantheon, but I don't think we've seen it come... Or I think we've seen it maybe once before in the LCC. So we'll see how we can hold up on Pantheon. DK, as a top answer, how do you feel about Mordekaiser? I think Mordekaiser plays well into Pantheon.
I will, but so they're gonna go through bans again, so we might see Mord come off. But I think I'd like Mord into that, stop him from maybe ulting away as much. But I think his Pantheon's gonna play a little different than Matt normally likes to play, right? He usually likes to just keep pushing, and Pantheon's definitely the roam and go type of champion. So we do have the Vel'Koz ban finally. Surprised that they didn't just pick it up, but maybe Joel has some other things in store.
Well, they decided to prioritize the Pantheon over securing the Vel'Koz, so we'll see if that comes.
Well, yeah, I guaranteed if they hadn't, we would have seen 2 more top bans coming their way.
Yep. Really pushing Matt to the edge of his champion pool.
And then Psychotic getting the Tom Kinch ban. Not surprising. He looked really good on it against Chaffles in their last game.
Way taken away.
Followed by the Annie ban, so another fairly easy to pilot mid laner. I think there's still a couple that could be useful if Dahl is practiced. Vigar is still up technically, and I think he's fairly easy to navigate, right? And the game stalls, and you're gonna do damage unless you miss all your abilities. So we're gonna see what happens.
Alright, let me get this. You keep commentating. Let me see about getting.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, so they are locking in the Trundle. We're gonna get the Trundle top lane from Psychotic into the Pantheon. Oh, but I am not sure I've ever seen Psychotic Trundle, so I'm excited. It's a new pick for him. A Psychotic Trundle top lane. We got some bonks going on up there. We're going to see what happens. Alright, then we have the Lux, which I would say they probably expected, right? Dahl has played Lux before support. They probably knew she's going to pick it, so I'm really interested to see what Simon picks into it. And then the last pick to round them out should be their jungler, unless Pantheon is jungle. It should be their jungler.
Alright, gambling is up. Go nuts.
Gambling is live. And last pick is they're hovering the Xin Zhao. I think would not be a terrible pick to comp this out. Some sticking power with the Xin Zhao. And it will be Xin Zhao locked in. So Whisper's going to be on the Xin Zhao.
Yeah, an unusual
I like
pick
it.
for him. It slid through. No bans coming out for jungle. Whisper going to be happy that he's continued to fly under the radar. Xin Zhao, a scary combination with Pantheon, but not the scariest thing with Lux. Lux Caitlyn in the LCC as a bot lane, I think, has a 100% win rate, but Lux coming through in the mid lane this time for Doll. There's
And to counter that, DK has locked in the Syndra to go for Simon. So Simon's going to be on the Syndra into this Lux. I feel like that's a fine matchup. He looks pretty good on the Syndra in their games. You just got to keep that mana under control.
And then we will get out onto the map.
Alrighty, looking at all pretty normal starting items for everybody. Double Dorn's Blade in the top lane, so we're gonna see some fighting. No runes are looking especially crazy. Matt did take, Matt did take Phase Rush. That's the one I was gonna say did look a little weird.
So I think that's an opportunity for him to be able to trade shortly and then escape from Trundle. But
Run
if
away,
the pillar is available, that Phase Rush isn't going to do anything.
Bot laners both with barrier and supports one exhaust, one ignite. Jack is gonna go for the kill. Mid lane TPs, top lane TPs. Not too bad. Just 5-point defense across the board. Nothing to look at yet. Everybody's gonna save their battles for the lane phase.
Nothing too exciting so far.
Looking at the skin game, we got a Secret Agents and Zao. It's a good skin.
Looks like Whisper's going to get a leash from Bassoon and Hope starting at the red buff, and Bug is going to start leashless, allowing Miso and Jags first access to the creep rope to see what they choose to do with it. Currently just standing at their tower, and they're not going to choose to fake a leash, so they're going to have priority over this creep rope going in. They have control over their destiny, whether they want level 2 first or not. Matt, Apex, and Psychotic dueling it out in the top side. Let's go ahead and I want to focus on this for the first little bit.
Looks like Matt has no skin, which is very disheartening. But we got Little Slugger Trundle, just an excellent skin.
He probably bought it on one of his other accounts. Am I right?
Hey, you know, there is a team called Matt's alt accounts.
That's right. So looks like level 2 drops first to Miso and Jags off the back of their leashless start. Able to control the course of the wave. Psychotic taking control of the top side, going for a slow push. He could choose to dump this into the wave or into the tower at the second or third wave if he hard pushes here or the next one. So I expect him to. Sorry, this is the third wave now. Expect him to push this through.
Yeah,
taking a
everything's
nice trade from Matt.
So far pretty quiet. Oh, yeah. You know, not having pillar yet, right? So. He definitely gets it off, and I think even maybe with Phase Rush, like stun EQ, you still might be able to gain some distance before that pillar comes up. That you might be able to get away with Phase Rush.
Ooh, a nice trade out from Psychotic. Stops before he tanks a tower shot. Both junglers on their second buffs, clearing in a normal path. This is a backwards path from Whisper's typical. He likes to start on the top side to target the first round of grubs on their second camp respawn. Yeah.
This might be you know, Pantheon's a real easy gank angle, right? You have the stun, you have a decent amount of damage early. So, Psychotic, I think, is just going to try to get this wave shoved in as much as possible and then back off, maybe take an early reset. Looks like he's going down to ward. We might see a fight here at Scuttle if Whisper can get off his Gromp in time. But, oh, they're invading the jungle, it looks like. Oh, he is not spotted.
I think you're a little bit behind me, Joe. Just like fast forward a little bit.
Alrighty, I'm at 351.
Yep, I think we're on time.
Okay.
Much better.
Never falter.
Alright.
Everyone's farming out. Everyone's fairly close in farm right now. Bot lane with the biggest lead at 5, which is really not that bad. Oh, Psychotic top lane canceled the W from Pantheon with the pillar. What a nice timing. Whisper comes in to make sure nothing bad happens. A stun mid from Simon. Doll is out of mana.
Unusual for Simon.
Simon gets a wonderful trade.
Doll teleport is available. I think she needs to take it here now. Simon looking to shove in this wave, and she will be backing in a moment.
Yeah, it looks like she started to back and then realized maybe she needs to back up a little further. She'll lose a couple minions for this. But a really nice trade from Simon to start. I think that's what you gotta do, right? You're putting the former mid player mid, the support, so you gotta show out a little bit, and a really nice early trade.
Alright, we'll have teleport come out for both mid laners. Matt will use his top. And then have taken aggressive trade on a Psychotic trying to shove in this creep wave. Tired of Psychotic holding it outside of his tower. He's currently sitting up almost 15 CS, but Matt has some creeps to collect. Same for Psychotic, although he will do it much lower. Still has his teleport available though, should be fine. So a little bit of a gank attempt, trying to look for it on the bot side for Whisper. Nothing to come of it. Ooh, nice trade out from Doll after the reset. Both of them, neither of them able to find much of a purchase. Engage bot side onto Hope. Good poke out from Jags and Miso. Hope's at half HP.
And you know, Hope has a little bit of a farm lead, about sitting around 10. But really not bad for Miso's first try, especially in a nice trade like that. You know, you're gonna drop some minions. And Bug is ganking down here. He flashes. He says on Caitlyn, and oh, the room misses. Caitlyn barrier goes off. Warwick is done. Hope standing back, just free firing. They will be fine, but a Dark Harvest proc on the side. Whisper hits it. Is he going to go in? He will. He's on Bug.
Healing. Bug gets into the HP.
Oh, flash from Whisper. He's going to get rooted. Miso needs to walk up, and Whisper will get out. What a gank.
Yeah, Whisper walking away at 200 HP, manages to escape. W onto him from Miso, but will walk away safe. A nice gank, counter gank from Whisper, and they manage to get out, fight, and get in, fight, and get out.
There was Doll, Simon surviving with what seems to be less than 100 health. Doll almost with the solo kill.
Woo! That's a nice ult right there. Give us a quick little replay. Gonna speed back up to get to live. Let's take a little check in on what's happening in bot lane. Thank you, Milk, for the call out. Looks like plate may go down here soon for Miso and Jags. DK trying to keep this wave pushed in as much as possible. They don't want to give Caitlyn much room to work with the poke. Need to be dropping all those auto attacks on the minions if it's under the tower.
And that was a very close fight bot lane. It was very close to Miso getting something back or Bug surviving that with that Whisper gank, but Whisper pulled out a nice gank, and Bug pays for it.
This looks like the plate will go down here in DK's favor. Nice ward spotting out Bug on their blue buff, so League of Liquor will have to
and that was also a solo plate for Miso, so he got the full 125 gold.
Excellent, nice point out. And then a Bug roaming up here to meet Psychotic on these Void Grubs. Whisper just moving across mid lane now. They're going to have about 10-15 seconds of alone time with these. Tiamat on Warwick is going to make short work of them. But Whisper is on the roam over, trying to contest. Spotted up by a pink ward here. Doll moving to reinforce. Matt also eyeballing them.
Alright, so Matt's going in, and he's stunned. The Syndra, the Lux ult misses. Flash from Simon, the stun.
Bug is low, but he will survive.
Whisper goes down, but so does Simon. And Matt and Lux have way more health, and Psychotic will also fall. Doll with a double kill.
Nice,
and it's 2 grubs to 1, going the way of DK. That final spark was beautiful over top. Forced the flash off from Simon. He hit the scat of the week, but it was not enough. Simon still has ultimate, unsure if he just didn't press it, or if he died before, or maybe it wasn't quite up. That Lux ult does have a really small cooldown, so.
Yeah, at this point in the game, it's going to be a little over 2 creep waves. Matt deciding to execute for the quicker reset. It is a 20-second reset instead of 8 seconds if you just back. So maybe scared that he was going to get ganked. A nice ult mid from Bug. Ooh, ult comes out off the low on the Doll, but she will walk away.
Wondering why Simon did not follow that up. And Doll gets away. Just a little bit of a misplay, in my opinion, there from mid lane. Easy scat of the week right at the end of Warwick ult. I think you secure that kill if that happens.
Yep, you could even drop the ball down ahead of time and then just immediate chain CC follow up. but it will
Yep.
not come down. Whisper trying to find a hold topside against Psychotic. Down 2 levels, not going to be able to take this fight.
Bug's gonna take advantage of that and start this first dragon here. And Whisper's getting beat up. For those who don't know, Psychotic and Whisper are brothers in real life, so a little battle of the brothers there. Matt's running after him.
Matt on the reinforce, but I think Psychotic's going to be happy and just walk away from this, taking 2 to the topside, and Dragon will go over to Discord Kittens. Score sitting at 4-1, gold advantage 1,000 up for League of Liquor, but first Dragon and 2 grubs to them, an advantage on objectives.
Yeah, really? Not too bad. You know, you are down 1,000 gold. That's, I think a lot of that's due to that those 2 fights you've taken so far that just didn't quite go in your favor. Take a look up here in the top lane. Slight farm advantage, but Matt has now got a plate and almost another. Bot lane only down 6 farm, and they did get a tower plate. So, Miso having a fine debut here so far, has not managed to. Oh, Lux mid with the spark, chonks Simon once again, and he's just having a bad time.
All right, not much happening. So let's get a highlight replay on this Finale's Funkin from Doll. Oop, snare hits, immediate follow up, and Simon chunked away to half HP. It's a short cooldown, like you said, so you burn it for the pressure. Oh my god, mid lane.
Whisper diving in on Simon!
Yep, comes back around from the Raptors.
Bug top, he's gonna ult in on Pantheon. He's 2 levels down. Psychotic was not quite ready. Flashes up for Max, so he's not super worried about it. And Matt's gonna get out unless... Yeah, Psychotic's ulting on a tower.
It's done a lot of damage.
And Bug gets it!
Oh, but Whisper's gonna pick up this kill on the backside.
Oh, Whisper! Oh, you know Matt feels bad about that one. I think Bug may have just died there, but hey, at least they get one back. I actually don't hate the play.
Psychotic's in danger
but
here.
Psychotic's in danger. He stayed a little too long.
But he chooses to run back in. He's confident he can take this fight. He eats the Wind Becomes Lightning. Engage onto him. 3-talent strike will not connect. The duel and the follow-up Wind Becomes Lightning will bring him down. Nice execution.
In my opinion, a little bit of troll by Psychotic. I'm not sure what the plan was there.
His whole game plan is troll. He's running Trundle top. But definitely a bit of a questionable play, deciding to just try to keep Whisper in the lane.
You're on a ward. But as soon as he's going to see him, oh my god, Miso is going to get stunned by Braum.
Flash forward, he could see a Matt. Please, spectator, look at the bot lane. Bassoon on the solo mission to kill Jade, chasing them down, holds them in range. Headshot from Hope over the top of the Pantheon ultimate in. That is 3 ultimates burned and a dead Miso in the bot side off of the missed time back. Jags gonna be upset that he wasn't able to stay and defend his AD carry, but Miso burning both summoners in the attempt to escape.
Bug is now back on Grubs, and Whisper is going to meet him, who right now is a level up. Oh. And he had to ulti away.
Yeah, gonna want to see him
Infinite
back away.
rest. He had to back away. Matt is teleporting top. Yep. And Doll almost. Oh, Doll gets it with the comet. And Bug goes down, and now Psychotic's also gonna fall. Flash is almost up, but I'm not sure he's gonna get it in time. And he will go down to Bassoon.
Yep, not quite enough move speed to get him out of there. Bassoon with a nice roam up to contest these grubs. Whisper just taking the gold that he got off of those kills topside and turning it into a 1 duel against Bug, forcing out the Warwick ultimate, not allowing that hunger to take him. And ooh, a nice steal from LoL.
A nice steal, and that's gonna give 4 Void Grubs over to DK.
3 members of League of Liquor surrounding Psychotic on the top side. Bug is moving to reinforce, but he does not have ultimate available. Psychotic dropped to half HP. They're diving the tower. Tower shots down onto Whisper. He could be dropped down by Bug.
There. Whisper's gonna get shut down. 500 gold over to Bug. And now Matt's just gonna die. He might get one back, but probably not. And Psychotic gets that one.
Huge for DK in the top side of the map. 10-4, or it was 10-2, now 10-4. Absolutely.
Simon looking for the solo kill on Doll, and not quite enough damage, but what a trade.
Oh, flashes down the wrong side. Doll's able to walk out. Oh, huge play from Doll. Nice look from Simon, but not able to find the conversion.
Hope is at a quarter HP. And gonna have to back off this tower a little bit, but the Braum is here now to protect him. Nice trading down here, forcing Hope back a little bit, but still up. 13 farm.
All right, 14 minutes in the game. Let's do a check-in on the gold.
And we got first tower top lane. Psychotic did get first tower.
4 grubs for DK, helping him take that down.
Yeah, Simon really still in that last one, making it 4-3 to give him a little bit of that bonus.
Yep, it's
nice
kind of huge to get
overall.
that 4. You start getting your, you get the Void Links to help you take down Void Grubs to help you take down the turrets. Sorry, Void Mites. We see pretty much even gold in the jungle, slight gold advantage in the top side, but almost 1,000 gold advantage for Doll.
A little bit of a chunk, but he's a Braum. He's not gonna get cooked that easily. And we've got 5 down here for gets on base and 4 for DK. Looks like Trundle is just gonna be content split pushing. Right now, no point. It's second dragon. You don't really have to fight for this.
Doll having a standout performance so far this game.
Yeah, I was gonna say she honestly has looked really good this game. Something you might not suspect from she plays support. Simon's been playing mid all year, but Doll has been getting on the best of him here today. She's down a little bit of farm, but for the most part, has been winning most of these trades. Roaming, finding
absorbing
the
some
kills.
pressure from these from LoL's ults, but not taking any deaths. Sitting at 3-0-3 and on time to every fight. As we see an engage down on the bot side, Jack.
Down here. Bug's here. Whisper's not quite here. He's now walking over, but is it going to be too late?
Yep,
Simon is also here. The Syndra.
This is a 2v4 to leave a Blicker. Ooh,
A double stun for Simon. He's just, oh my lord! And Hope gets deleted.
Oh, the ult forward onto Whisper, but I think he's going to escape under the tower. Nice look from Bug, but his team's on the same page.
Really nice roam there from Simon. The Scout of the Week hitting 2 of them, the Unleashed Power, collecting the life of the Caitlyn.
Yeah, great.
And Braum went over to the Karma, which maybe that would have been nice on Miso or something, but hey, you killed them both. You lost your tower, but it's not too bad. Top lane, we got a little bit of almost a 20 CA list for Psychotic. He's going in on Matt. He's up a level, and he's not going to let this one go. Matt does have flash. But then we go mid, and Doll almost with the solo kill. She has to back away, but now we're looking back top, and Hope and Bassoon are there. Psychotic's going to have to run.
Flash forward.
He gets exhausted and stunned.
Hope here for the
nice
headshot.
Pillar.
Ace in the hole will take down Psychotic.
Ace in the hole.
The flash forward from Bassoon to get the passive down onto Psychotic allows them to finish that off. Tower's going to drop on the back side of it. Only 2 Void Grubs, but that's not going to stop them. Caitlyn loves taking towers. What happened in the mid lane? I missed what went down. Doll almost picking up the kill.
I saw the end of it. I happened to cut there, and Lux was using the final spark and almost one-shot Simon with that in the E, but barely got away. If she had flash, the flash auto would have done it.
Bug aggressing on Hope, but he's
yeah,
out.
He's
Whisper is going to collapse onto Jax from the bot side. Nice Scout of the Week from Simon, but
Assume, but not Whisper. He will go down. Bug is going to try to run away, but Miso is going to get pinched on here. He's going to have to flash out if he wants to get out. Whisper goes in. Oh, he flashes right into the final spark. Uses the barrier.
Too late. Oh my god, bot side, we have Matt fighting Psychotic for the tower. As Herald goes down for League of Liquor.
Run away. Matt flashed, but he missed the W!
Oh my goodness.
Psychotics! Will he get away?
Oh my god, Bug aggressing. Oh, Bassoon goes down to Miso's ultimate. Bug half HP, Simon with the reinforcement. Whisper. Oh, he could be taken down here.
Oh!
Bug's so low, but he's Warwick.
Hope's looking for it, but he can't get it.
Hope's alone here. Simon, Scatter the Week's got to be coming back up soon. Bug will find his death at Doll's hands. Loosen Singularity bringing him down. Oh, what is the final score on this play? What's been going on? We've been fighting for over a minute on the top side for Herald.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh! The final spark for Doll to take out Miso on the side! There's not even, there's a ward here in this bush. Backing on a ward, Doll will find the finish.
She hits him with the B emote and keeps on moving. Oh my lord.
And we said it earlier, but Dahl having an absolute standout performance, making the most of these final sparks at every opportunity. You got to be throwing those ultimates, and thank you for not building Malignants. It's so nice to see. I love it.
Oh man, I don't even know how that final play went. I know we got a tower bot lane for DK, and Psychotic escapes with his life. The
I
Herald
remember
goes
just
over.
like a couple minutes ago, I was going to say that DK was doing a good job coming back from 10-2 to 10-8. But now, 14-8 on the game. 3,000 gold lead for League of Liquor.
Closing the gap a little bit, but yeah, a little bit of blinded by the light. But this game is far from over, I think. It's only about a 2.5k gold lead, a little more than 2.5k gold lead.
Oh, but sorry, I have chat up on the screen. Sorry, Ian. He'll lecture me about that later. Could be caught out here by Whisper. Nice scatter of the week.
Whisper, the ultimate though misses from he was not inside of the Xin Zhao ulti, and now Psychotic is tanking a whole lot.
Yep,
oh, the scatter of the week
There's
hits
no
two.
Damage. This is just two bruisers and a support.
Miso. And the double kill for Miso, making his name and his LCC debut. And this dragon should go over to DK.
Yeah, DK rotating 5 over to bot side, able to find a 3v3. Hope trying to walk down through river, but decides to fall back to mid lane, clears a little bit of waves. Dahl is currently top, just pushing up, gonna force a TP out of LoL.
Yeah, I will say, initially that play looked kind of bad. They get the crescent guard from Xin Zhao, and he uses the unleashed power and misses all of it because he's standing on the outside. But Psychotic tanked way more than I think they expected. The damage just wasn't there. And DK was there to follow up with it.
Yep, great find from them, forcing the fight onto 3. None of the damage is available. They have Lux and Caitlyn as their main carries, and that damage can come out from far away, but with nothing to back them up, DK can just kind of face roll onto those 3 picks without the damage coming over the top.
We got an interesting game here. Looking at, even at farm and stuff, it's pretty close across the board. Biggest lead is about 25 in the top lane. Other than that, everything looks to be within 10. We got about a 15 bot lane. But Misa's going to catch a wave right here, which should about even that out.
Let's check out
to a solid 10.
Simon finding those roams definitely evened up this mid lane advantage. Dahl was sitting at almost 1,000 gold advantage a few minutes ago, but now only 400, approximately 500 will separate the two. Huge advantage in the top side for Psychotic. He does have a 1,000 gold advantage off the back of these plays. Otherwise, the game is still really close. This could be either team's game.
And that 2k gold lead quickly turned down to about 1,000, 1,002 gold lead. So really not that bad. DK clawing back in here from some early fights that did not go their way.
Yeah, they're down a dragon, but they are up 2 Void Grubs. They've hit the 4 for their Void Might spawn, and they need to take down this mid tower.
DK is actually up a dragon. They got that third dragon off the back of that bot lane fight.
Backwards? My bad.
Yep, so they are up Void Grubs and up dragons currently.
Yep, they just need to clean up this mid tower to open up their rotations, and they're going to be in a good spot for this game.
Agreed. And Bug's been playing pretty well today. Some nice, I think a little bit of an int down the bot lane earlier, but cleaned it up with getting some Void Grubs off the back of that Simon.
Last vision here, Bug moving into the top side of the map. League of Liquor is looking to set up a death push, trying to catch one of them out.
They want to cover Dahl here, pushing. And Bug might fall for it. Oh, and Psychotic, the 2 people bottom.
Oh, what an escape for Bug!
Get killed by Simon. And Bug escapes.
Oh, but
Jags
caught
have to flash out.
Oh man, the blast plants saving both Bug and Jags in their blue side jungle. I missed what happened bot side.
Simon just roams down and deleted Matt with the unleashed power. Oh, Whisper going in on me, so he's gonna back out. If I'm Psychotic, I'm back in to help with this. Actually, maybe not. Just push. Only one person's down there right now. There is ulti from Pantheon in 10 seconds to pick up.
Failed Herald drift from Dahl, so that we will not see a Herald charge. Psychotic answered on the bot side by Bassoon.
He does get half of tier 2, so again, they did get tier 2 top, but Psychotic getting some farm answering. They did get the kill on Matt, so it was a kill for a tower. Granted that Bug escaped with some summoners down on the side of DK. Man, somebody said this in the chat. This is a scrappy game.
That's right.
And I love it. I'm you know. Oh,
Psychotic
Psychotic
looking
going
for
in
the
on
1v2 in the bot side, but he does not know Mad Apex is on the backside. The ultimate coming down from Bassoon. Ooh, a flash forward from Mad. I'm not sure that was necessary, but Psychotic does go down. And the Baron is started up by DK.
Baron. But Whisper's here. Matt teleporting in does still have the ultimate as well.
Oh!
The final spark. Oh,
nasty
Miso got
final
stuck.
spark.
He has to flash out. And Hope's gonna hit him with the ace, and he's gonna snipe him. And Bog's having to run away for his life.
Oh, Simon caught out on the side.
He missed the scout of the week.
Oh, and the shield will eat all of the
ball.
ball. No.
It is disastrous for DK. Jax is gonna try to back in the bush, but he's scared. And they all will die here. It was what it looks like.
Yeah, Baron going down. Teleport forward from Psychotic, but the Baron is already down.
Oh my god, and that's gonna be an ace for League of Liquor.
DK trying to start the Baron to pressure the cross map, but in the end they're run down by League of Liquor on the side of the fight without their Psychotic tank to hold the front line for them. Bug forced to
1K gold lead has now ballooned to what looks like a 6.5K gold lead. Just a bad series of plays there. I think the call for Baron was a little bad. I mean, your damage is it takes too long. Yep, without Trundle there, I mean,
Jhin is just a slow Baron take.
Yep, hurt him and
Jhin and Syndra.
It works fine, but like Syndra, yeah, not fast at taking Baron. You're gonna want Psychotic there if you're gonna try to make that play.
You know, I like the idea, I like the spirit, trying to go for the cross map when your top laner's caught out on the other side, but just don't have the composition to be able to take the Baron with that speed. I could see a collapse down on the mat here. He does have nice wardage out. He should see them coming. He's trying to make the most of his Baron, but Bug could come down here with Simon for the collapse.
I think just a critique as someone who plays Syndra, you gotta save that Scout of the Week a little more. Oh my god, Jax!
Jax!
With the OK emo, but yeah, he felt that one.
450 HP. That is a Fed Lux for Doll. Let's check out how much damage this final spark is doing. 939 damage. Ouchie! That's not including the Luden's Companion or the Shadow Flame extra damage either.
And still sitting unkilled. Will she have a perfect game here today? We will find out. She has not made any mistakes that I've noticed so far.
Sheesh, having quite the game for herself. Let's check on the ward control. DK has a nice line built up, but it is a defensive ward setup.
Out of the weak bottom, he does get a little bit of damage on map, but not much.
Yeah, Whisper here on the side. I think that when it becomes lightning would have shown over the wall, so Simon should know that he's here. Scatter Weak down, used to clear the creep wave. I think Whisper's hoping for a collapse, but Bug is behind to answer. Two in the top side about to push Psychotic.
These junglers today have been right on top of one another. And Matt's coming in. Bug, what are you doing? You gotta go in!
Oh, and it's a clean dive onto Simon. The re-engage from Whisper behind the tower. He's not taking tower shots, but he is quite low. Bug finds the kill and the shutdown. Psychotic defending the top side against Baron, but there's not much he can do. Engages onto Hopes to try to put some pressure down, but this tower will fall. Baron buff Caitlyn, really hard to back off. Oh, the trap lands and the headshot follow-up.
Lord,
Psychotic will
Hope
drop.
is unstoppable, and Matt will get that bot tier 2 anyways.
That 3-item power spike for Caitlyn. This is the Exodia build coming out. Once you get that full gear, you can just start one-shotting the squishies. Between the ace in the hole and the final spark, it's going to be really hard for any of these squishy characters to walk up. And you saw it can even take down a Fed, Trundle. I was going to say Fed, but we're not looking quite so Fed anymore as compared to when he took the 3v5
for a long period of time there. Holy.
Yep, taking these plated steel caps over Merc Treads definitely had an effect there. I wonder if we'll see him go for a Steraks Gauge for some increased tenacity. A little bit of settling down now. Let's take a check in at the gold advantage. 54.3 thousand gold for League of Liquor and 47k for DK. So just a bit over a 7k gold lead in League of Liquor's advantage at 29 minutes into the game. Both sitting at 2 dragons. Significantly more towers taken at 7 towers compared to DK's 2 for League of Liquor. Final Spark comes out, does not connect to any champions. And what's DK's angle back into this game? I gotta think it's just trying to consistently get their ward line up so they avoid getting picked out, and then pushing out these waves. It's only 2 dragons for League of Liquor, so they've got some time to try to make up this farm. But I'm not sure they're going to scale effectively enough. They need Bug and Psychotic to get really tanky. And Bug is just finished 2 items. And Psychotic is halfway on his way to a 3rd item, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a tank item. Final Spark connects onto him topside, and he's chunked to half.
Ooh, yeah, getting back to this game, they got to do exactly what they're looking for now. They got to get some picks.
They're quiet.
And
Ooh,
they're
we're
going here
for
Matt. Scout of the weak hits and the Warwick ulti, and he will go down. The kill over to Miso.
That's where they want this gold. They want to have it onto their carries, whether it's LoL or Miso. Miso having a nice game for themselves on their debut. Not nearly as good as Dahl. They're just standing out this game as a carry for their team, showing why they signed up to play in the mid lane.
And this dragon's about to come up. I'm not sure if Matt will be up in time, but he does have ultimate and does have teleport.
He will be up before the dragon spawns, so I think he'll be able to re-engage. Currently 3 here for League of Liquor. Teleport coming down from Dahl into the tribe.
Out of the weak hit, this where he has to pop the ultimate. Simon, you gotta hold that unleashed power. The dodge of the Final Spark. Haven't seen much of that today.
Ooh, DK really making the most out of these blast plants this game. When it comes lightning, connects onto Simon. They will pull the dragon out, and Matt has respawned. He's teleported down to the bot side. Simon could get caught out here by Pantheon coming down from the lane. He's looking for the wraparound. Flash forward down on Simon. He's low. The shield comes out. Psychotic chunked out by Hope.
Goes down. Miso's in there. He's surrounded by 3. He's gonna go down too. Oh, and it's just gonna be another wipe. Simon's. Oh,
ace in the hole. Connect down.
The ace in the hole for the ace. And this will be Baron. I think that's all but does it for our friends of DK today in this game 1.
Yeah, that team fight looked like they had an opening, but the flash forward onto Matt, teleporting down in the side. I'm not sure Lowell was aware that he was there until it was too late, chunking him out hard. And then the fight on the spread, I think, lends itself to League of Liquor. Strong in the duels when they can get around Trundle and Warwick back onto this the Karma Jin Syndra backline, unable to defend themselves very effectively. And Dahl now sitting with the powerful Luden's Companion, Shadow Flame, Storm Surge combo, and they have their Seeker's Arm Guard for defense. They really wanted to make sure that they hold on to this first game, walking out as a team into the mid lane. Dahl back up to the top side again without teleport, so I think they're trying to make use of their Baron, pushing all 3 lanes at once. We'll see if DK can find a pick while they're split up.
That's their way back into this round of pick. You're not going to win the 5v5. That is very clear. You could maybe even go for a pick on this team of 3 that's sitting mid lane. I mean, you got some shutdowns here on Psychotic. You got a shutdown here on Whisper. You got a shutdown on Hope and a Dahl. Maybe getting one of those is your way back into this game, but Dahl is playing a very good game of League of Legends.
Yeah, let's look at this ward line. It's difficult for DK to get wards out at this point in the game. Trying to get what they can, just dropping some wards over walls where you can reach them safely. And League of Liquor encroaching into their territory when it comes lighting on 3.
But nothing to follow up. Psychotic is here, so they have all of them. He's gonna go in.
Sapping the stats off the Soon. The shield is down.
Matt ults in. He's gonna go in on Psychotic. Matt's gonna get CC'd here.
Yep. The
Pantheon they did kill the Soon, but it doesn't.
Ooh.
Oh, please! He's going for the penta!
Oh. Ace in the hole will drop Simon.
Quadra kill for Hope. Can he get the penta? Miso is back there. Is he gonna give it?
They're gonna look for it. Diving backwards onto Miso.
They are gonna look for it.
In the fountain, trying to dive him. They want this penta, but Miso refuses to give it for free. He says, "You're gonna have to come get me."
And that's gonna be Game 1.
Oh, and there will
Pentakill
be a
for
pentakill
Caitlyn!
for
I
Caitlyn.
can't believe he got it!
Oh, 2 seconds left on Bug, and Miso will drop her the pentakill over to Hope, and that is going to be game 1 over to League of Liquor.